Here we go again. I forgot to turn the sound on. Here we are with another Friday morning live. Let's check the sound. I just remember to check the sound. Friday morning live. Ah, boy. It's gotta get used to this damn thing. Well, let's continue to pray for peace. Let's continue to send divine plasma love always flowing to the whole world. We, number one thing we must do is protect our children, and right behind are women. We must protect the children and the women at all costs. Look what they've been doing to the children, pushing these horrific propaganda agendas to the innocent ones. It's absolutely diabolical. If we don't protect our children, we're doomed as a species. Doomed. You know, close your eyes, get into your meditative state, pray, do it daily so we keep ourselves grounded. We must be grounded because we are living in the material plane, because that light and airy fasting state feeling is wonderful, addictive feeling. So we must protect our little ones at all costs. At all costs. You know, getting into our natural fasting state, we can start to see things that we didn't see before. All imbalances come to the surface and we start to see. We start to make sense. We start to get clarity. What's evil and what's good. It's clear. There's no being persuaded of what's evil and what's good. It's common sense, logic. Protect the little ones. You know, you want the little ones to be abused? Come on. Do you have to think about that? I don't know where we're going as a race, but too many things smell worse than fishy, like a putrefying. Things are smelling horrific. And when you start purging, your nose will know what's coming out of you. That we've been collecting, what we have been collecting is all putrefying within our physicality, within our mental and emotional bodies. We are putrefying. That stench, bad breath, where do you think that comes from? You know, most people have bad breath, bowels. If you can't smell it, it's because you're in the same state. Once you start fasting and cleaning out, your senses will wake up. You will smell other people. Not that you're going around smelling people. Your senses become so heightened you can smell everything all around you. It's just the way we're supposed to be. We have senses for that reason. But where we've gone, you know, stimulation, obstructions, all the senses become numbed out. So we need more stimulations. Just to feel alive, we need more stimulations. And this is how majority of human race is living their lives on stimulations. physical, mental, emotional stimulations. In this realm, we focus on subtracting, on tapping in to divine plasma love always flowing. We want to tap into that source, God, Creator. We want to tap into that beautiful divine love which sustains us all, which has created us all. We want to be part of that system consciously. Being unconscious about it, might as well be dead. You know, when we are fasting, we become more aware. All the plants and the bugs and the, the insects and the blade of grass and the wind and the sun and the moon, the air, we can sense and we can feel and we can know things are off because our senses are heightened. So we must decide each and every day when we get up, put our feet on the floor or ground, what are we going to do that day? How are we going to live our lives? It's a choice. If it is to be, it is up to me. Don't listen to all the caca out there. If you want to make changes in your life, we have to stop listening to all the caca out there. All the naysayers. All the people who try. Stop listening to that caca. Do what you know you need to do. We know what works. MFS, master fasting, we know it works. We know the results are beyond explanation because we're tapping into divine source when we go into the fasting states. It's a natural state, the natural divine state, and beautiful state, a state that is highly addictive to me anyway. And the only time when it's not enjoyable is when we're fully obstructed. Once we pull the cork out of our asses and we start purging, you see the things change. Like, living on these high stimulating, high protein, high starch, high fat diets and fasting, it's very hard on the system, very hard on the system. How people do it, I don't know. The most toughest fast when I had in my life, coming off the keto, when I started fasting, when I was doing a few fasts during the keto, it was not pleasant. Horrific feeling. There's some people who can handle more stimulation than others. Look at people doing, hard drugs. Not only street drugs, pharmaceuticals, because they all stem from that. They're doing all kinds. Like for myself, I don't like any of that feeling of that synthetic chemistry in my body. I don't like any of it. Like I was saying before, even oils on my skin, I just don't like it. It's just the body. I can feel the obstruction. Doesn't matter what oil, the best oils. You know, there's some a little better than others, but they're all obstructive. All obstructive. And people will argue because they're so addictive and numbing and satisfying to have that weight in the stomach and the GI tract. Because people are so used to obstructing themselves, right? And just want to keep obstructing. So yeah, it's interesting times. Interesting times. We must continue to send plaf to all the evil ones on the planet that want to destroy humanity, as you know, because they believe they know better. We need to continue to send plaf to pierce their hearts with that divine plasma love. And let's continue to send plaf to all those in severe dire needs right now around the world. Anybody out there? Any questions? Now's a great time. If not, we'll call it a day. Sorry about the sound. I have to remember to turn the sound on before I do anything. It's too many things going on. So many things in the mind. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see you back on the page. See you back on next call Wednesday, Facebook Live, 3:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Toronto Time. Signing out. Ciao for now.